Hello, my people. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me in this live section. Guys, there is war in this country. There is serious war in this country. Fulanis have taken over Nigeria. The 36 states, all the states in Nigeria, Fulanis have taken over it. Guys, we are in serious trouble in this country. After the attack that happened in Benue State, these people still launched another one, a fresh one that happened on Saturday. Guys, so what is the essence of Tinubu's visit? What is the essence? Like, he went to Yelewata to visit them because of the lives that were claimed. 200 lives was claimed in the last attack, the Yelewata attack. These bad guys, he came to visit, and then after some hours, 48 hours, 2 days after, these Fulani guys launched an attack. They have even come out to say that they can buy 150 people because of a cow. This is what we are seeing in Nigeria today. There is war, and this war is between Fulani bandits or Fulani people and Nigerians, because these Fulani people, they don't want to caution their people. They say they are good ones and they are good Fulani people. But why is it they don't want to caution their people and bring them to order? How can the government watch and look these Fulani terrorists buy people on a daily basis? Invade people's home and buy them every day. Look at what happened. People are protesting of these Fulani people. Now they have launched another attack. We are still complete. Citizens are still panicking. People are still panicking because of the attack that happened in the same Benue State at Yelewata. 200 lives were claimed. Little children were burnt alive. If you watch the scene of that where the thing took place, if you watch the scene, you will know that it's not even funny at all. 200 lives claimed, and then these people still launched another one. Look, I just believe that this is not the end, though. These people are still coming, and what the president had to say is for the governor to talk to these bandits and trying to accommodate them. That is what we are seeing today in Nigeria, where the government supports bandits, when the government supports terrorism, but somebody that did not do anything, an innocent person that is that you cannot that is not even acquitted, that has no crime record, they will say the person is a terrorist. Nnamdi Kanu is the only solution Nigeria has. And if Nigeria wants to be a better place, they should better release that man, because that man saw the future. That man saw the future. For somebody to see the future, he saw it yesterday. He saw tomorrow yesterday. For him to see the future, he has a solution. The Nigerian government has nothing to offer. Or better still, they should divide. Because even Northerners are saying the best solution now in this country is to divide. In fact, there was a Northern man that came out to say Nigeria must surely divide. With the way things are going, Nigeria must surely divide. So you can see that one Nigeria is not doing anything. One Nigeria is not bringing unity, is not bringing peace, it's bringing violence, chaos, havoc. It's bringing hunger. People die on a daily basis. People die every day because of these bad guys. There is war. Imagine for the military to come and tell you that they cannot protect you. The military, navy, armed force, they come and tell you that they cannot protect you. Everybody is very vulnerable now. Everyone is vulnerable. Nnamdi Kanu is the only one that can, help solve insecurity. Or better still, let everyone be on their own. That's the best solution in Nigeria. That's the best solution in Nigeria now. So you can see what these people did. Let's go over to what happened in Benue State. So it says here, suspected headermen attack SGF Akume's village 48 hours after Tinubu's visit. It says suspected headersmen attack SGF Akume's village 48 hours after Tinubu's visit. Reading on, it says suspected headersmen have launched a deadly attack on Wanun community in Taka local government area of Benue State. The hometown of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, Senator George Akume. They launched a deadly attack in Benue State in Taka local government, and then this same local government is in Benue State, is the hometown of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume. This is serious. Even after the attack that happened, another fresh one was launched. Now, Daily Post gathered that the attack left many dead and several others injured. This is what they know how to do best. And then the government to watch, look at this, look at this terrorists by people, and they have nothing to do about it. The chief of defense staff, a whole chief of defense staff, a whole chief of army staff cannot do anything about the killings in Nigeria. Like, I don't know if this is reality, because it's looking as if this is not real. How can a whole chief of defense staff, a whole chief of army staff look and mock these terrorists by Nigerians? Like, they are just tied, their hands are tied, they cannot do anything. The only thing they do is, once these bad guys finish attacking, you will not, in fact, when they are attacking, you will not see them. After they are attacking, that's when you will see them. They'll come and, come and look, camouflage. This is how Nigeria has turned to. The military are useless. They are useless. Imagine, I was just laughing when Tinubu was trying to say that Israel should stop war. That if they don't stop war, that Nigeria will intervene. And I'm asking, which Nigeria? Which Nigeria will intervene, please? Nigeria that cannot fight insecurity in their own country. It's now them to, which weapon? Do they have weapon? Military men, soldiers that they send in the bush, have they giving them enough weapon? Common headers are finishing them. Common headers. I just imagine Tinubu coming out to say that Israel should stop the war, unless Nigeria will intervene. I'm like, which Nigeria? This one that cannot fight insecurity in their own country. You as a president, you have not even intervened in common headers. Common people that carry Fulani people that carry cow around are killing Nigerians. You cannot intervene. It's now Israel war that you want to go and intervene in. What kind of country is this? You watch and you look these bandits buy people every day. After the Ilewata attack, another one was launched, a fresh one after Tinubu's visit. And I'm like, what is the essence of Tinubu visiting that place? In fact, what is the essence of Tinubu visiting Benue State? That's to tell you that these bad guys are not even scared, because the governments are at their back. Yes, the government they are not scared anymore. This is what we're seeing in Nigeria today, a government that will watch and see foreigners by their people. Imagine a Fulani man to come out boldly to say that, that he can kill 150 persons because of a cow. Imagine, guys. Take a look at this video.
For my people who don't understand Hausa, allow me to translate what this Fulani guy is saying.
Why don't an kashe mutane 200 a Benue State shi zai tada hankalin mutane a dunga haya a social media to kadan kuka gani.
He says, so because they've killed 200 people in Benue State, that's why everybody is getting angry. That's why people getting angry now, that this one is really small.
Ba ku rubuta kun ce za a kori Fulani a kasan Benue kuna dariya. Dama daga dariya sai kuka, za ku ci ubanku a wannan shekara. Za ku ci ubanku.
Say nebuna talk say me Fulani live on our land. When they write time, even they laugh. Say from laughter to tears now. Say una go chop una nyash.
Mutun dari shine tarzoma a zuciya. Mu shanu na aka kashe muna. Mutanen mu nawa aka kashe a daji da ruga, duk ba ai komai ba. Ai kashe mutane 100 wallahi ba laifi ba wani abu kuma. Kadan ne.
Say waiting be 100 people. Say waiting be 100 people. Say because they kill 100 people, now they make una mind the vex. Say what of their people where they don't kill for bush? How many of their cattle where they don't kill? Say this one are small thing now. Say no worry. You get.
Kunga wannan a matsayin shi shanuna billahi lazi zan iya kashe kaɗa guda 150 akan wannan. Ni yanzu.
Now he's saying you see this cow. Now see this cow where they here, this young calf. saying swear to God, saying if he kill like 150 people for this cow.
Na daina a yi man laifi in ce sai na tsaya hukuma ko wani abu na yafe. Ba zan taɓa yafewa kuma ana yi man zan rama, ana yi man kuma a matsayina babulatanin daji.
Saying no send, he no go sit down, they wait for anybody. If they're killing cow, he go revenge.
Ni yanzu na daina ɓoye-ɓoyen nan in ce ai ba zan kashe mutum ko ba zan yi kaza ba. Duka aikin laifi zan iya aikata shi akan wannan. Kisa da ba kisa da zai gagare ni akan wannan insha.
Say no go they pretend again. The reason say no go tell you now the truth. Say him if he kill 150 people for this one and nothing. Say if not do him go revenge because that's so it did for them normally. So no more pretense from him. This is who he is. Alright, so now don't hear about you've listened. So what's he saying? He's saying that it doesn't matter where you are from. He can kill for his cattle. And that cattle's life is more important than human life. Just understand something. This is not a place where you want to reason, sit them down, explain to them how human lives is better than cattle. This is how it is for them. And so my advice for you is this. As a Nigerian, whether you call yourself Nigerian or not, you need to protect yourself, most especially all the men in this country. You need to be able to protect your families. May nobody catch you by surprise. You cannot go down shouting Jesus, my God, or begging for your life. You have to be ready. There's no law that prevents you from protecting yourself. Do you understand? In this life, as person no bring you come this life, you suppose go out on your own terms. Nobody's supposed to come and just take your life from you like that. You understand? All the people, normally, we think we are in a normal society. But the law is not on our side. The law is not on the side of the masses. The law is put to protect politicians and protect people who have money and in power. These guys are being protected, they are influenced, they are armed. They are provided with arms and weapons. You are not provided with anything. Find your way. You are a sovereign being. You have right over this earth like any other person. They too have right over this earth like any other person. But there must be an understanding. If person they reason like this, you're supposed to understand. And I'm sending this message to all the politicians in our state. Most of you that have cattle, you hear what they are saying. That human life is less than the cattle. You keep keeping those cattle in our state. It's a reminder to the people of Benue that you have something, an animal that is above them. And it's unacceptable. It is advisable that you guys sell all those cattle. Make we know say cattle no day, cow no day inside Benue State. We must start using that collective action. If not, you are an enemy to your brethren. You are an enemy to your kin. Because person they talk say cattle, they are above human life, and you are rearing cattle in the same state where people have come to kill because they are saying that you, our kinsmen, killed their cattle, and so life must be lost. And somebody is saying that for a calf, 150 human lives with potentials to change the surface of this earth, would you understand, will be killed and murdered, and nothing will happen. It doesn't care. They don't care. So you need to understand the enemy and understand how they think. Do not think that Jesus is going to save you. Do not think that the church will save you. Do not think that the government will save you. You have rights of existence. You are a sovereign being walking the surface of this earth, and nobody should take your life without your consent. Do you understand me? That's what I want all of you to understand today. So all the youth in Benue crying and shouting and thinking your politicians will come and help you, you are lying to yourself. Nobody will help you. Go and learn self-defense. Learn self-defense. Learn how to protect yourself and your family. Tell everybody around you to be on alert. Tell your people in the village to be on alert. I called my uncles in the village and asked them how far what's happening there. They say that they're all right. So protect yourself and understand it. These guys, they come as your friends. They'll come, they'll offer you this, they will give you that, they will scout you and understand. They will even use their women who sell these things to come and scout you and understand. You are laughing like a sheep. You are smiling. You are being friendly. Tomorrow they'll come and gun you down, slice you, burn you. They have grenade launchers, they have guns, they have machine guns, they have everything. What do you have? You have stick. You have what? You have please. No, no, please. You are shouting because you did not prepare for war. We are on a battlefield here. Just know it. We are in a battlefield, and that is all. Somebody can come and claim your life for cattle when you even feel speak English, no fit do anything. They value cattle. A calf is equivalent to 150 human beings. That's what they are saying. Go and protect yourself. Let's not be making too much noise here. Let's not be making too much noise here. There's no need to come and make noise to say we are protected, we are ready. No. Go and just be ready. And tell all your friends, tell everybody, tell your family members, tell everybody to be ready. Just in case. I don't want to lose my loved one to the explain. They come find government, they cry, they say, look at what they did to my people, look at what they did to my family. It will not happen. All of them have told them. Everybody should be secure and sharp. That is the country we are in right now. Whether you've gone to school, whether you've used your brain, whether you are thinking we are living in a civil society, we are not. We are not living in a civil society. We are living in a chaotic place where dog eats dog. Do you understand? Down to everything we do is very transactional, even in the way we live. Save yourself, save your family. People of Benue, this is it. You understand? The ones that have capacity should provide things that will save you. The local vigilantes, as far as concerned, all of us are vigilante. All of us be vigilante. Our people in the Senate, we talk to them, let them legalize. The place is already, it's not a safe zone, and people cannot be moving without the understanding that their lives can be taken at any point in time. How do people pass all the way and come and attack you in your place? It's because you've been giving them space. You've been giving them space. The last video I posted, I was talking about building towers for vigilante. I've called people, they said, metal is costly, wood might not do it, so they go build and with block, go up. If you want to support, send me a message. You understand? Protect your life. This is the black and white of everything. Protect your life.
So guys, you heard what that man said. It is important Nigerians know that we are on a war zone. Yes, this is war between Fulani and Nigerians, because these people has vowed that you see a calf is important than a woman's life in Nigeria. Is important that they can take down 150 person because of a calf, a single cow, a baby cow. And this Nigerian government, Tinubu and the governors in this country knows that these people are saying that a cow or a calf is bigger than human's life. They still allow them to go about with cows. They still allow them to parade around with their cow. When they attack, they will not say anything. Rather, they will applaud them. That's the kind of country we are in today. These people have no good plans for Nigeria. They want to come, Fulani people want to come and take over, buy the whole people in this country and take over. It happened in Yelewata, it happened again, it happened in Imo, it's happening in different states. People are protesting, panic everywhere. People are panicking, they're even calling soldiers. And these soldiers, when they're entering, because they enter with foreign bandits. That's what we are seeing today. How can the chief of defense staff be silent in this kind of thing? Is it possible that the whole armed force cannot end insecurity in Nigeria? Is it possible that an armed force cannot end insecurity in Nigeria? It's not possible. Look at what they are doing. See, the whole thing of this case is that Nigerians should protect themselves. As a matter of fact, everyone, we are all vigilantes. Yes, we are all vigilante members, because it's not safe for someone to walk out there without, protecting himself. These Fulanis, when they're attacking, do you know the worst part? In fact, it's not even about protecting yourself, because, okay, yes, you can protect yourself, but these people are weaponized. Before you want to protect yourself, they don't even gun you down, because they have machine guns, they have different weapons, and we keep asking ourselves, how are they getting all these weapons? And if they're attacking like this, if they come to a community, they start shooting sporadically, they start shooting anyhow. Shooting, guys, shooting anyhow in the air. You know, you will see community people running, and anyone, the youth that, like in this attack that happened, the youth there tried to defend themselves, but all of them were gunned down because the only thing they have is stick. Before you try to take a step, they have already gunned you down. So I feel this is not, it's not all about self defense, because now they are saying that Nigerian government should license guns for citizens. Do you think it's what Nigerian government would do? Do you think they would want to do that when they are in support of this thing happening in Nigeria? Because if you tell me they're not in support, that means they should do something about it. It's not about sending men. You send military men to the places that the attack occurred, and after, give them 2 weeks, they're out of there, they'll come back and do what they are doing. Okay, like according to what happened in Yelewat, after the incident happened, Tinubu sent military men to Benue State. So why did another attack happen again? Why did it happen again? These people are going from one community to another in Benue State, going from one state to another, buying people, and to be specific, they are headers. If they are not even Fulani. This is what we are seeing in Nigeria. So the truth is, Nigeria is meant for division. Nigeria is meant for division. Yes, Nigeria is meant for division. This is what Nnamdi Kanu was telling us as at that time, saying that we should defend ourselves. There is one thing about defending yourself. Do you know that if the whole world, or the whole citizens, or let me say the whole Benue State, engage in or the whole community, let me put it that way, if these Fulani guys come and the whole community, try to attack, that was what happened in, I think, Borno State, if I'm not mistaken, Borno State, or so, Borno State, when these bad guys came, the community defended themselves until date. You will hardly hear attack from Borno State, or that particular community in Borno State, because the whole community, both men and women, where when they came, they fought them. People died. One thing about self-defense is that people will lose their life in that attack. People will lose their life, but then there's going to be victory at last. How many are these headers? How many are them? These people self, they are not, the only thing that makes them as if they are stronger is their weapon. If you remove that weapon from them, they are useless. They are vulnerable. So the only thing that makes them look as if they are kind of stronger is their weapon. So now when they come into a community and everybody march out and deal with them, you will see that these bad guys will run and never return. Both the vigilante police in that community attack. See, one thing is, if Nigeria wants to end insecurity in this country, is going they're going to they're going to do this. Is not they feel this thing is a big, they're deceiving us, saying that to end the security is not easy. It is very easy, but they are just silent. They are just making it look like it's a big work. Do you know that if truly these people want to end, they will do it? Armed force can, first they have the money to weaponize soldiers, but they no agree. Who are these headers? When did they even start? When did they start? I can't believe that they will allow foreigners, terrorists, to come to this country, and now these terrorists are now forming their group. We have ISWAP, we have Lukawara, we have different terrorists in Nigeria today. Foreign terrorists. It is so bad that the armed forces in Nigeria cannot end the killings in this country. They don't have anything to do about it. It's really shocking and bad that we have the military and nothing can be done. It is shocking and bad. The only thing In fact, Nnamdi Kanu has said it. He said this country, as far as Biafra is not declared, this country is useless. Everybody is in bondage in this country. Everybody is a big bondage, a very big one. I can't imagine someone walking on the road and immediately you hear that the person is no more, or the person, somebody that went out to look for money, that is not in Nigeria, money that you struggle to earn little amount of money. Somebody will leave his or her house to go and hustle. Before you know it, they'll kidnap them. And it's not like the person is rich, oh. It's not like the person has money that they will be looking for. It's not like he's a rich man. They will kidnap him, slaughter him. This thing is happening in 36 states in this all over the 36 states in this country, and the presidency is just looking. The president is just looking at it. Now saying that they should talk with them. Is that what it's supposed to say? This is so bad. The only thing now in Nigeria is division. That we need in Nigeria is division. A northern man came to say it. Yeah, as at that time, northerners were against division, but right now they are fully in support of division. They want Nigeria to divide today, tomorrow. In fact, may everybody do on their own. Let's see what will come out of it, because that's the only thing that can revive Nigeria now. Division, guys. Take a look at what this northern man said.
Let's tell ourselves the truth now, at least for once. See, I'm going to speak and a lot of people will think I'm speaking like a Biafrano, but no, I want us to reason like analytical human beings. The fact is, the division of Nigeria with all the indications on ground so far is inevitable. The division of Nigeria is inevitable without implementing the regional system of government. Okay, let's look at the indicators. Number one, the fact is, the issue of national insecurity at the moment happens to be majorly a northern problem, right? You quite agree with me on that. And in that regards now, any government of the day, any president at the moment that is not of the northern descent or northern origin that tries to fix that, if he's hoping to come for a second tenure, I bet you he can't succeed in that. You quite agree with me, right? And this is what I mean by that. Okay. In addressing, considering bringing into view now what happened recently in Benue, just the normal issue of farmers, herders clashes as they call it, right? Okay. In fixing this kind of situations, now forget about the deployment of military, police, whatever the president coming to visit. You quite agree with me that that doesn't solve anything and it's not going to solve anything. The only thing that will solve that to some certain extent is we having a situation where there is ranches established for herders, right? That is to say, the herders must be in tune with changing times. Because you quite agree with me, there's no developed country you go to in this world today that you'll find a situation where animals wander all around. There is none. You can never find any developed country of that nature. But in so doing now, if the president of the day tries to enforce that, it's going to be rejected by the northerners to some certain extent, evidently clear even in the past, right? Considering the fact that these people are citizens or whatever, they are nomadic in nature, right? That has always been the conversation. They are nomadic in nature, so they move from places to places. And the fact is, I don't know where we're actually getting this. Okay, if you say you are nomadic in nature, how do you expect the government to account for you? Have you ever seen a country where you have citizens being nomadic in nature and the government can account for them and make budget for? So you see, the fact is, the herders must be in tune with changing times, but they are not ready for that. And even the politicians are not ready to have that conversation. Let's look at the issue of dialogue. We need to preach dialogue. We need to be accommodating. There's enough to share, according to Tinubu. But looking at it, you quite agree with me that as far as this life, this nature is concerned now, people have metamorphosized over time, which is the fact that people no more just live because they want to embrace each other in love and peace and harmony. There are two things that guides and regulate the conduct of humanity. One, adequate enforcement of the law, even in developed countries. That is to say, you know that when you do this, this will happen. You must reap for it. You will go in for it. That makes people behave to some certain extent. Another thing that guides people's conduct is the fact that they must be subordinate and superior. Right? That is to say, in anywhere I live for there to be peace, is either they must be, you are the senior, I am the junior. So you know that when you try me, I will finish you, and me that knows that you are more powerful than me, I will not try you. Those are the things that keeps people in check. But if you think that we're going to sit down and be, in as much as we desire one Nigeria, we want to preach and we want to be all accommodating, we believe we're stronger together, but it's not the preaching of peace and love or whatever that keeps people together. These two indications are what keeps people together. And you quite agree with me to some certain extent, the two is missing. There is no adequate enforcement of laws. We are under-policed. Even the armed forces is overwhelmed, and a lot of other things. So what will keep people in check? So what we are fighting for at the moment is a situation where who is more powerful? Is it me, the Fulani man? Is it me, the Yoruba man? Is it me, the Igbo man? Or is it me, the Hausa man? The fact is, that must be sorted out. When it's sorted out, now everybody will know his position, and people now will just decide to keep quiet and whatever. Looking at it, when you now introduce our religious extremism in all aspects as well, that is evident in the country. You have a lot of radical Muslims, radical Christians who are not ready to tolerate each other. The only thing that will make us tolerate each other, let's tell ourselves the truth, is the full implementation of the law and the adequate protection of the vulnerable. That is just it. And all these things are missing. So how do you tell me we are not going to divide? And the fact is, looking at it now, Tinubu will not dare go that way. Right? Because by the time he tries to introduce that, okay, there must be establishment of ranches to curtail the free movement of the Fulanis, you quite agree with me that he is going to lose a lot of... the fact is he's already losing at the same time as far as the North is concerned at the moment. And that is what will bring the division closer in that regards. In the sense that Tinubu doesn't look like somebody that is ready to let go of the fact that this 8 years is his birthright. And at the same time, the Northerners are not ready to give it to him. So when you have a clash of the titans, Abi, that is what I refer to this 2027. Forget about this defection. Clash of the titans is going to definitely give birth to something. So, with all these indications on ground, my brother, the issue of one Nigeria, we are going to get better, will remain nothing but a delusion, seriously. We're going to talk more in this regards. I will drop more in this regard.
So, guys, that man is a northern man. He actually analyzed the fact that definitely Nigeria is going to divide, and we're going to be talking about it right now. So he talked about law. Looking at Nigeria is a lawless country. If you don't know that, I'll put it to you that Nigeria is a lawless country. There is no law in this country. They don't abide by the law. They say they are democratic, but then they don't behave or they don't do things that make them democratic, or they say they practice democracy, but definitely there is no democracy in this country. Nigeria is lawless. They make the law. They are the ones that made the law. They're the lawbreakers. Imagine the person that is making law for Nigeria, Akpabio. These are the lawmakers we have in Nigeria. So you see, these people that as APC will come. I just wonder, even up till now, some people APC people that are supporting Tinubu are still coming out, especially all these senators are still coming out to say that Nigeria will, we should give Tinubu some time. Nigeria will be better. And I just look at this person, I'll be like, this one has collected money. These senators that they paid them in millions, they paid monthly, they give them millions as salary. When Nigerians are collecting 15, 30, the kind minimum wage stuff is not even enough. It's now someone that collects millions is coming to tell Nigerians that Nigeria will be better. Looking at the way things are going, definitely Nigeria will divide because the things that bring unity is not there. The law is not there. The things that, because it's only law that can bring oneness and unity. But there is no law in Nigeria. So how can Nigeria unite? It's so appalling that even up to now, people are saying that they should give Tinubu some time that Nigeria will get better. When are we going to, which time will Nigeria get better? Which time? All the promises he promised Nigeria, all the promises, promise and fail. Tinubu has failed us. He has failed Nigeria. He has failed the whole world. Honestly. Because other countries are looking. Other countries are looking. So it is only in Nigeria that you will see cow parading all over in this country, using the opportunity to buy people, unalive people, cause havoc in this country. That's what we are saying. So it says in this article, Daily Post gathered that the attack left many dead and several others injured. The assault occurred just 48 hours after President Bola Tinubu visited the state to address the worsening insecurity. So after this happened, a fresh attack was launched. And I'm still asking myself, what is the essence of Tinubu's visit in Benue State? It made no sense. Even the chief of defense staff, in fact, it is better they did not even come. A youth corps member serving in the area described the situation as chaotic and terrifying. According to him, he said everyone is running into the bushes for safety. Please let Nigerians pray for us. The header men are ravaging the environment now. The COP member said it in a desperate COS, calling on security agency for urgent intervention. The renewed violence has cast serious doubts about over the effectiveness of President Tinubu's visit and the directive he issued to security agents. So you can see that the fact that Tinubu came to Benue State was so useless because after that an attack was launched on Benue State people. It was so useless. Imagine, look at people that are leaving their home to go to different places to serve. They don't even have peace. You're serving Nigeria, you don't have peace. These bad guys are ravaging everywhere, causing havoc. Reading on, it says during his tour of the state, the president met with stakeholders and ordered the Inspector General of Police and Chief of Defense Staff to apprehend those behind the killings. His visit followed a gruesome massacre in Yelewata, Guma local government area, where over 200 people were killed in a tragedy that sparked national outrage and condemnation. Imagine after this Yelewata attack, this Fulani man came out, or a Fulani man, or a header came out to say that we are shouting, just 200 people, and people are panicking, that they have not started. They will not go after this person. No. It is somebody that came out to say defend yourself because of the way Nigeria is going, because of the way Fulanis are buying people. That's the people they will go after for. DSS will not go after this Fulani man. No. Someone that said a calf's life is greater. In fact, you can buy 150 people because of his cow or a cow. These people are hearing this thing every time because you cannot tell me they are not in the media. They are seeing all these things and they're not doing anything about it. Nigeria has failed as a country. Nigeria has failed as a country. The military has failed. Chief of Defense Staff, the police has failed. IGP has failed. Was it what they promised to Nigerians? Was this the promise? And what they do is talking about coalition. Election that is still far. That's what they'll be talking about. Look at how people are panicking because of the killings in their villages. Look at this protest. This will make you emotional. Guys, take a look.
Nigeria army come to Owerri every blessed day to demolish houses. And if they are commissar, they come with Fulani men. As we speak, Fulani men have taken over our community, abhorred by Nigeria army. If you see the big camp they have built for Fulani men in our community, it's even bigger than the whole of our community. If they destroy one house in Owerri, they will build 50 Fulani men camp. If they destroy 50 houses, they will build thousands of Fulani camps. As we talk, we don't longer go to our... That's all. It's all right. So I want to attach to the government.
Thank you, sir.
And I can assure you that our governor is a very responsive governor. We will take action on this. This is a very serious issue.
Thank you
so
very
I want
much.
to let you know that we are going to take it to the governor, who will take a decision on how to move these issues forward. But I can assure you that the governor will respond, and he will respond very swiftly on this issue. So I want to...
See what is happening in that community. People are protesting. Where is the chief of defense staff? Where is the IGP? They'll go after innocents and citizens that come out to criticize. The other time, IGP said anyone that comes to criticize the government, they're going to arrest them. When is their right? Yes, in Nigeria, it is their right to criticize a government or a governor that is not doing well, a president that is not doing well. But in Nigeria, it's a crime. They'll go after innocent ones that said that they are hungry. That's people they will arrest. That came out to protest, they will go after them. But these terrorists, they will not go after them. Where are they? Where are they? Look at what is happening all over the country, all over the states. These people have taken over all over the states in this country, and then the government are still silent. This is not good at all. This is really, really bad. It is appalling that the government will watch and look foreigners, terrorists, killed people in this country. So guys, we have come to the end of this live section. Do well to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to drop a like, and also drop your thoughts under the comment section. Let me know what you're saying about this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.